Hello guys and good evening. I just want to show you a couple of trades I made today. But prior to that, I would like to talk a bit about the context of what I'm seeing. When I look at these, the markets overall, all the indices, it's like, I was not sure. Yeah, when you look at it, it's pretty obvious at the moment. It's always in hindsight, right? But I was expecting some kind of retracement on the indices, and we have the DAX over here, the Euro stocks, and the E-mini Dow Jones over here, and we have the Bund here and the bubble. And as we can see, those are pretty soaring at the moment, and I made a couple of trades, both in the Bund and one in the bubble, and I made some scalps in the Euro stocks too. I want to show you a video just to show what I'm actually doing and how I'm doing it, and I want to explain why. As we can see in the video, I'm really playing second to second. Though I have the context in mind with the big picture, as yes, we're heading up in the Bund and the bubble, for instance, and the indices are heading down, but that doesn't mean I won't scalp in the different direction. So let's take a look. It was a bit of a funny day. Was actually starting out, when I actually started recording this video, I was buying the Bund at the 35 as I saw a big how to say volume area here where there has been a lot of buying going on and really not much selling. I have a hard stop at 31. It doesn't mean I would actually wait to get that triggered. If I see like a print of 500, 800 print down again to the 35s or under, I will immediately exit the trade as soon as possible. In this scenario, I was very much expecting to see some follow through here. There I was beginning to be a bit concerned. Yeah, you can actually see I already exited the trade as I see a back print of 207. It doesn't mean that it's just going to kick back. It's just like I want to see it pop with like say 300, 400, and then 5, 6, 800, and I want to see it snap fast. Yeah, as we can see here, I have how to say the Euro stocks too. I was paying close attention to. As we saw on the daily candles, there was probably going to be some retracement, but I was again looking to play both sides if that was possible. So let's just scroll a bit forward here. Actually, I was looking now to buy it just to scalp a few ticks up to around 34, 35, I think. But as we can see here, we got some big large prints of selling with 800 in contracts and 500. I would expect to see the market pop very fast down with these kind of orders, but it's like there was a bit of buying holding it, so it's just waiting to see what happened. There we got a order of over 700 contracts again. And I was thinking, okay, let's see if it's possible to scalp a few ticks. in this at the same time we had some buying going on in the Bund, over here again, and you know, sometimes they move in different directions, sometimes they don't. I mean, you can't really count on it. You see the flow, you gotta go with it and scalp your 2 to 6 ticks, or maybe if it's a little swing one, make it 20 ticks or whatever it is you're going for. But yeah, basically it all depends. As of today, I'm really not a huge fan of those pullback days. They tend to be a bit slower price action wise, and it's uh, quite more technically played under the new when you have new lows, they are going to be blown out if it's a day like this. If it's in the other direction, of course, it's tops. Um, yeah, I was going to see here if I could scalp maybe 2 to 4 ticks in the Bund. We have a bit of an area here with a large volume where we have changed a lot of contracts. How to say, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have entered this, but I was seeing how to say some back prints here of 100 and 100 and something, and only yeah some small prints up again. I know it's very short-lived thinking, but basically that's what I'm doing all day long when trying to scalp this market. Um, as you can see, I'm not having how to say I'm not waiting a very long for this. I'm not waiting it to reach my stop. I actually think I'm going to get stopped out with a couple of ticks on this one. Let's just see. Now we're going a bit down. I would like, if it's going to go now down to like 30, yeah, 34, 33. I would like to see like 600 or something, like hit down, beginning to dig down into these areas, but that wasn't happening. So yeah, I was a bit just waiting, see it out, see how it plays. Over here in the bubble, two, we begin to see some size stacking up here at the 74 area. I actually played that late on the day, where I went long here up to 97. But I would like to see that stack this area below here. So I was a bit, I was not sure, of course, but I was hoping that I could get a few ticks here as well. Mm, yeah, just scrolling a bit. I'm just gonna let it play out, and when I see something, I will talk about it. Yeah, there we got it. We got a backprint of 200, only 26. Traded down into 37 again, and I was kind of thinking, okay, should we just scratch it at break even? Then we got 100 again, no backprint here. I was just waiting to see if there should be anything happening in the bubble as well. We got 1000 printing down, 74. Again, I got a little, yeah. Okay, now we see, how to say, the backprinting happening again at these levels. Someone's trying to short it up here. Still holding on. See if I can get my ticks in the bank. You see, I got a bit worried again. It's like someone is over here in the bubble. We are seeing. Oh my God. Okay, this is funny. Yeah, we're seeing like 1,000 print down into 74, and the price doesn't move quite further than that. It's like there's a buyer sitting there to absorb the contracts. So I decided to get out at 39. Let me just scroll a bit further here. I think I try to show it again. What I'm actually waiting to see is the 39 area getting hit by only few contracts, and then a downprint of maybe 300 something. That would be the ideal scenario. At the same time, over in the Euro stocks, it's a bit well. Obviously, it was a down day, but I mean, you could play both sides. Got some orders getting filled here, like these two 11s, 38, 39, over 400 contracts. Got a bit of buying in the stocks. Still, price wasn't really able to pop this level. I was in particular looking at the 40s. They were going to be blown out. I would like to see it with, yeah, like 500 contracts in a one hit. I actually tried to short the 38 again just to see if we could still get a few ticks. Now it still looks good. We got only a little bit back print in. Got some at the upper sitting here. Price is taking. In hindsight, I probably should have waited, I think. But yeah, we sold the over 400 contracts where they bought at these levels, but still there wasn't any big hitting over in the 40 area. So I was just playing the game to see if I could help it press back a bit. The ideal scenario here would have been if it wasn't a day like this where it was just going up, but that it would be going down to the 31 area where there's a low volume profile, and see how it behaves around this area. Yeah, that's what we like to see, like 300 here, but instantly we got someone covering, absolving all these contracts someone's trying to sell. It it was not really clear to see at the moment I was in here, but at least now we didn't have any support in the sales process going on. So I was a bit yeah, concerned about the trade as well. Okay, so we see like there's over 700 printing up to 39, and I decided to exit. That's a clear sign that this is going to go up. No reason to hold it. I'm not sure whether or not to enter yet, but that was just yeah, clear sign, and I exit. Very fast, small loss, better than big ones. I instantly bought the 40s. I was thinking, okay, this guy's going to go. And boom, it happens. Well, I actually think I managed to exit this one. I was not in a position mode today for holding position. I think they, I was not at all sure of whether it would be an up or down day. Of course, anything can happen, but there's just some days where you would be more convinced than others. At this top we are now, I would like to, as I talked about before, see like 500 hit into the offer, and then 600, and I just want to see blast off like 6 or 7 ticks or that in like 10 seconds. That's the ideal scenario. Okay, so now we got some back taking here with down in the 34 area, 150 contracts. The office is stacking up a bit here, so I'm quite sure I exit in a moment. This is not what I want to see. 205. Okay, they got cleared out. Well, maybe I was watching the Euro stocks here too. Not really sure, but when I see the hindsight, I would have exited. I'm pretty sure I don't add on to this. Yeah, I'm looking to get out somewhere. Yeah, we see up in the 50 area, that could be a nice one to tag. And I was like actually hoping for that. We had a level of 600 contracts sitting up here. They are probably fake, but as long as, how to say, the market participants and me included are aiming for that area, it would, how to say, probably be the truth in a short-term moment. But the price action today was very weird. Yeah, I exited. That was just too slow. I would expect a nice run up here, but yeah, if those guys up here at the 50s were real, I would expect it to pop even further, like 15 tick scalp or something like that. But that's how it is. Okay, I want to just pause the video a few seconds and find the next one. I think it was in the Euro stocks. I made a scalp. Yeah. So we're looking at the Euro stocks now. We are about to tag the bottoms again, or fishing stops down here. I was just looking to see, you could see a lot of down printing here, people selling, and I was actually waiting for this to get back to 28, 29, this area, 30 maybe, but not over that. I was just waiting to see if I could get a better price than 37. That was, yeah, too close for me. What I'm looking to see now is a pick of digging into to the bids down here, and we still got 500 digging up to the offers. So I was just waiting to see some exhaustion so I could enter in order to short it. Yeah. So this is what we like to see: the price kind of stopping, and we want to see the offer build up. We want to see them begin to tag this level again, and you see I went short. Again, my stop up here doesn't mean I would let it go up here. It's just a safety. If I see like 3,000 contracts print people are buying, I would instantly kill the trade. But it's just like a safety belt if something happens. So the scenario is now the stocks. It's played in tens at the most of the times. Like 30s are important, 20s, the tens kind of. But as you see, the 2800, the even number is pretty important. Not important, it's just a number. It could go anywhere, but someone seems to have opinions in regards of those numbers, and sometimes they are being respected, at least for a couple of a little while, and sometimes not. So what I'm currently looking at now is the printing here up to the 30s. If someone was going to buy this, I would see like hundreds, 200, 400, and like that. And if I see that, I would exit the trade as well. This time we only saw one printing up, and we saw those beginning to aggressively hit the bid again with over 700 contracts now. We see them stack a bit up here. Not quite. It's like an how to say. I'm not. It's a, sometimes it's easy. Sometimes it's a bit more difficult to read those iceberg orders in the Euro stocks. I have a hard time doing it, but it's pretty easy to see when price stops and it begins to go the other way. When they begin to dig into the levels. So what I would like to see now is the price beginning to go. It's a bit too slow for my style, and pretty sure I was already thinking that this one should go now, and I was so almost leaving the table here. I think they lost the patience just like I do, and I think I actually exit this for only 1 or 2 tick winning. And of course, when I did that, it just goes right through the bottom. But that's how it is. You collect quick, and when you do that enough times per day, you can easily accumulate enough money to get a living out of this. Okay, I actually exited it. I think it was at 26. I saw very few contracts print down here. I would like to see like 500 hit in, 800 and 1000 bang, bang, bang. Just very, very fast. That's my way of playing this game. If I sit through all the chop all the time, I would easily get taken out 50% of the time, and I would rather kill it with a 2 tick loser than a 8 tick loser. So let's just see here. Yeah, let's just play it out and see how it goes through the bottom here. Interesting to see is those contracts we have down here. Of course, there is some stop losses sitting here. I think they could be real here. 1 tick under the bottom, at least 800 maybe of them. Let's see when it goes down to these levels. We got some nice buying over here. And we actually got up to the 50s. Yeah. Okay, in the meantime, I can talk about another trade. No, let's wait. Now to begin to dig in. I should have shorted this right now. I should have been in here like 25. I should have been, or 24 at least. Okay, that's still too slow for my style. I would like to see it get going like instantly. Yeah, backprint of over 600. I would be a bit concerned now. People are leaving the table. Some bits are stacking up. But again, you see how easy it is for the price to move down versus up, and that's really what you should be looking at when you're watching, how to say, the depth of market here. Also, when you look at the chart, you just don't grasp it, or how to say, take it in at the same way. It's like you're looking at support and resistance areas and that kind of stuff. Yeah, now see, bang, 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 bang. It's not fast enough. Anyway, if it gets a slow selling day, a pullback day, yeah, definitely I would have been out now. What did I say? I think I would have entered at 25 or something. When I didn't see those get hit by 1,000 or something, I would have definitely exited at 24 for one tick winning. Just scroll back a bit. I made and talk to you about is I was playing the bubble, which I don't do very often. Actually, it's only 2 to 5 times a month or something like that. But I have it up, and when I see something happening in the bubble, it's usually going to affect the Bund as well, which I'm playing every day. But nevertheless, I made a little some screenshots and some idea behind what I was doing, and I just want to show it to you. I just want to zoom out because I don't know how to post them into bigger pictures or something like that. But we start at the beginning here. Actually, I saw someone trying to aggressively sell these areas down here with over version 100 contracts. Let's do some selling in the Bund or some covering. What actually made me go long here was that we went down to 73 here, and there was only, I think it was 3 contracts bringing that and instantly ticked back. So I was placing a buy stop order here just to get filled, and I was like, yeah, like number 2,000 in the queue or something, but I got filled. There was a very, very large iceberg order sitting there just to absorb all the selling. And as we can see here, there's like people are adding to the bid here. They want to hold this area extremely hard, and that was like 12,000 and 1,500. So that's over 5,500 contracts. What happened is, of course, the price begins to rally, and what I didn't like to see here was actually the Bund get hit at these prices again in this area with 280 over 300, 300. That's probably 3 sellers or 1 seller doing it, trying to short this product. But at the same time, I saw some buying again at 45 here, and you can see all the green numbers here. This is going to go up. And what I really want to see was that one guy or a lot of guys. I'm not actually not sure, but I think those are orders coming in at the same time. That's 1,000 contracts in one go, and that's what I would like to see. And when I see a size of that, and we are pretty close to the top, both on the bubble and the Bund. I think we're going to blow out the tops here. In the bubble, it's a bit more conservative product and very slow. So if you're new to dope trading, I would definitely tell you that you should start out in this product. Just watch it for a few weeks, see how it behaves. Add the Bund next to it when you have them and can cope to look at, I'd say, 2 areas at the same time. You know, the price and the prints here and the volume profile. Maybe take another product, the Eurostocks. The DAX is, well, don't even look at it. It's like I only have it up sometimes, and that's particularly in days of today where we may have a reversal day. And I would just like to see whether that behaves like the other, or at least the Eurostocks in the way I want to trade it. Okay, so this is just a nice trade. Nothing extreme about this. This is the same thing that applies to every trade I take. I exited at the 79. I Yeah, I actually was pretty. Actually got out pretty fast. Normally, I'm, let's say, always a bit behind in the queue, so I would at least get out if it would take the 80s here. But anyway, it was a nice one. I hope you enjoyed the video stuff, and yeah, looking forward to explain a bit more in the future. I know there's a lot to grasp, but you just have to, how to say, try to break through the domes. You have to begin doing it, and you have to watch it real life. I will recommend to do some demo time just to check out how to place orders and how to get out of orders, how to add size, increase, decrease, all that stuff. But when it comes to really see if you can do it for a living, yeah, or at least just for, how to say, some adding to your income. You've got to get out of the sim trading. It's just not the real world, and start with trading one lot. I mean, if you can scalp like 26 a day in the Eurex markets, that's like 200 euros, and that's good money. I would take everything I can. So yeah, thank you very much.